Hello. So, post commentary. Well, I made a little bit of a boo-boo. Somehow, some way, my mic track, audio track, when streaming today for the recording, was all messed up. So my mic worked on stream, but it didn't work in the VOD, didn't save. So I had no mic for this video here that you're seeing, but I figured I'd still turn the gameplay into something you guys can watch while I talk about the new ranked season that dropped October 17th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 2 new cards, Roy Halladay 99 milestone card for his perfect game, and Mike Piazza retro finest from 1997. So, as you guys know, Mike Piazza is my favorite player of all time. So, I'm gonna mix in some Mike Piazza highlights here and there of me using him. He had a 3 home run game a while back where he popped off, but you still get to see some of the weak points of this card. So, what is one of the weak points of this card? Well, first off, if you're looking at the card, I'll bring it up on the screen right now. It is the fact that he's got no first base secondary. Neither does Joe Mauer. Look, all I know is this. It doesn't matter if they did or they didn't play first base that season for me. They have in their career. It makes them more usable. It doesn't pigeonhole you into using just a catcher, right? Just a guy, Piazza behind the dish. I have to pick between Joe Mauer and Mike Piazza now. And objectively speaking, Joe Mauer is just way better. He's just a way better card. Yeah, a little bit less power versus lefties, but much better defender and runs better swing. But instead of being able to play both of them, I have to pick. No DH and no first. Well, no DH is a whole nother problem, but no first base secondary is a bigger one because it's so easy to add. I'm gonna try and petition for them to add it onto that card because that card means a lot to me. So see if I can have any pull here. I doubt it, but I'll try. But yeah, other than that, man, go through the numbers. I mean, 125s versus righties is insane. 125, 110 versus lefties with 114 vision, 125 clutch. Defense is 81, 79 arm, 88 blocks. He was a very good blocker, decent defender with a decent arm. And he runs kind of well, 50 speed. Not the worst. He'll get it done for you. If you like Piazza, this is a card for you. Now, well, Chev, Piazza's got a slow swing. I know he does. I know his bat path through the zone is long. I know it's tough. But one thing that's going to really help him out here is that 114 vision. What does vision do in this case? Well, it literally positively impacts your timing windows, and it improves your ability to keep the ball fair or foul on corner pitches if you have a higher vision rating. So guys like George Brett have the most consistent timing windows. They seem to keep almost everything fair compared to a guy with like 80 vision. So that will help a lot. Other than that, I recommend anchoring up and in, down and in, middle in to try and get the ball, try and turn on the ball with him. That's kind of what I think you should do. That's what I do. Either way, I'm going to enjoy him. He's my favorite player of all time. And unfortunately, he's a Dodger, but we'll deal with it. It's whatever. I get his best years were on the Dodgers, probably, but he went in the Hall of Fame as a Met for a good reason. Anyway, moving on to the real meat and potatoes of this content drop. The big old Roy Halladay. There he is, man. 121 stamina, 125 hits per 9, 95 K per 9, which is pretty low, but we expected that. Gets to 100 at parallel 5. We'll deal with it. The real kicker here. 116 BB per 9. This card is going to dot like you've never seen. 117 pitching clutch 2, which is nice. I wish we knew exactly what that did. My understanding, when a guy gets on second base or it's in the 7th inning or later, the PCIs from your opponent are smaller. I believe that's what it does. We'll see. 91 velocity, so he throws a lot harder than the other Roy Halladay. 99 break, controls on his pitches, and the break are nuts too. Pretty much all the way around mid to high 90s. Now, as far as break goes, he's 99 on the cutter, sinker, and the splitter, which is important. But this Roy Halladay is going to deal. I love pitching with this card. Probably the most fun I've had pitching with a card all year has been Roy Halladay. Not even Randy. It's been dotting with Roy. So he's the must-have in this pick if you make World Series, no doubt. Piazza's definitely good, but Halladay is going to be arguably he could arguably be the best pitcher in this game, depending on how he runs. And I'll check him out. We'll give him a go. And funny enough, in the video where I'm hitting with Piazza, I edited it out. You didn't see it, but I was actually pitching with Roy Halladay, and unfortunately, a top player named Chris lit him up. But it was Laughing Mountain. That hardly counts. As far as the ranked seasons system goes, not many changes were made to the program, so it's still a long grind. I still think 250 innings for the World Series pack is ridiculous. Nobody makes it there with all the quits. I play this game for a living, and you'll never see me making that. They got to adjust that or look to adjust it in general. But good news from this program along the way is added to new pennant race pack, 98 Brandon Belt finest from 2020. Yeah, that card can, he's a bench bat, I guess. Low vision, though, unfortunately. He's kind of just there. I mean, he's just there. But the real meat and potatoes of this pack is Adalberto Mondesi, 98 overall, September 2020. This card is fantabulous. 107.65 versus righties. I promise you it plays higher than that power. And he's max versus lefties. I mean, there's an Alberto Mondesi with max numbers versus lefties. He's got 53 vision, which is crazy low. But he's got that extremely fast swing, so he'll make up for that, those timing windows issues. 125 clutch, which is pretty cool. He's got max bunt ratings, which is super fun. 90 fielding, 90 reaction, 99 speed and steal, and 95 base running. This card is going to uber benefit from the parallel system, which was not a thing when this card came out. So we're looking at 112, 70 for this card, as opposed to 107.65. That is a huge difference with this swing. He'll be a diamond everywhere at parallel 5. He's going to be very solid. I can't wait to use this card. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I know the commentary isn't exactly what y'all looking for here, but it's sort of just like, what am I going to do? I made a mistake with the audio thing, and I wanted to bring you guys a video. I wanted to talk about the new cards. So overall, I do think that, you know, while I made a boo-boo, it's important to recognize the fact that there is a must-have card in this World Series program. Finally, it's been a while, but there it is. And Mike Piazza, I'm a stan. I'm a truther. Pick him up too. Give him a shot.